Ciao Juventini, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alberto. It's October 13th and I have all the latest news surrounding La Vecchia Signora. And today there is a ton of news, headlines, and rumors just swirling around the status of Juventus. Of course, as they are in retreat ahead of the Derby della Mole against Torino, which will take place on Saturday. And the rumors are swirling like wildfire. We're going to tackle absolutely everything and paint this picture of what's happening in the media outlets right now surrounding Juventus. And I'm going to give my 2 cents on where we're currently at, as apparently management has drawn a line in the sand with coaching and players, and everybody is going to be under scrutiny at Juventus moving forward from now until the World Cup. Let's get into it. Here we go. Alright, Juventini, friendly reminder to please like the video and of course subscribe to the channel. That's all Juve all the time. Thank you everybody who's currently supported the channel in many ways, okay? Whether it's through our store, our online store of merch, or just simply making all our live shows fantastic, especially the last podcast, which was very heated. Thank you for all the great responses in us being honest and open about our opinions, alright? And we want to make everything and go even better for our shows, and we want you as involved as possible. So what we are doing now is call-ins. You are going to be able to take part in special call-in shows and certain segments of live shows that are already taking place. You will have the opportunity to have your voice heard and join the channel. This channel is not about us and our team at AJC, but it's about all Juventini worldwide. All right, so you are going to get your opportunity right here. What you see on the screen, that is my WhatsApp number, okay? I've already met a ton of great Juventini, and they all have my WhatsApp number. I have nothing to hide. I will put it out there for you, okay? So add this WhatsApp number, come in contact, and we will clear up the details if in the future on a live show you would like to take part and call in, all right? All you got to do is add me there, say, hey, what's up, and we'll chat a bit, and we'll make sure that in the future that's all you're going to need to get on live with us. All right, so there you have it. Now let's get to all the news surrounding Juventus. Okay, so it starts with injury status reports on Di Maria, 20 days. He's going to be out for 20 days. In terms of Chiesa, we were hoping October 21st to 25th. It might be a little bit longer, but there have been light steps forward as far as the intensity in which he's training with. So the light at the end of the tunnel is near for Chiesa, okay? Now we get to all the absolutely wild headlines. Basically, after the defeat to Maccabi Haifa, we know that Agnelli came out and he made some clear and direct words separating Max Allegri from the players and saying that the players need to step up. And what difference does it make in a coach if a player can't perform a simple tackle? That's just one of the lines he used, essentially. For me, we'll get to it a little bit later on, but I think he set a very dangerous precedent. But now they had a meeting. They had a meeting at Juventus, and apparently Agnelli stood in front of everybody and said that, look, everybody is going to be under evaluation from here on out for the season, from here to the World Cup, essentially. Okay, so everybody is under scrutiny at Juventus. Okay, in terms of Nedved and Arriva Bene, it's rumored that they wanted to act and fire Allegri already and have Montero come in as an interim. For me, I just think that Montero should be left alone and just let to do his thing. However, it would have been fine if they said, you know, he's going to be our interim manager. He's going to go and return to the U23s once we find a true replacement, just to have somebody finish the season. That would have been the only way. But to bring him in and, yeah, as an interim to finish off the season, then go back to U23, it would have been fine. But I think, like, now Agnelli has drawn a clear line and he's created even more division, and Max is going to be staying around at least until the World Cup break. And I truly do believe if anything's going to happen, it's the World Cup break. If we see nothing after the World Cup break, buckle up and strap in, because Max is going to finish the season with us if nothing happens at the World Cup. All right. Of course, we have matches from now until then that will maybe change scenarios for Juventus. Deschamps is a name that's coming up now in the rumors about potential changes should Juventus make one. while everyone knows my stance on Deschamps, and I think he has unfinished business with Juventus, I don't think he is the right character for this current moment in time for Juventus. Again, it's going to take somebody very, very direct and clear and has had some type of build status to them. And Deschamps doesn't have that. He's had teams with established winners and champions. I don't know if he's the guy currently at the moment to dig us out. I could be wrong, but right now I just feel like it's not the time for Deschamps. In terms of fans and the division that's being created, basically you can see it, and you could see it at the stadium as there are banners that have been hung up on the gates there at Allianz Stadium, and the first reads, Max, do not leave, do not resign. Those who fight you are not worthy of the shirt. Right next to that banner, you have another one that says, Max, get lost. All right. And then you have a third one that says, the derby, obviously the Derby della Mola coming up on Saturday, is life, mercenaries. Win this fucking match. So again, the divide is all over the place. In 3 banners, you have one backing the coach, one not backing the coach, and another calling out the players, naming them as mercenaries. It's wild times right now at Juventus. The team has obviously entered a retreat, okay, a retiro, one that some of the players didn't even want to go on, as they wanted to return to their families after the Maccabi Haifa match and everything, and apparently it was not even an option. We are going into retreat. It is being reported that Quadrado, Bonucci, Szczesny have tried, and even Danilo tried to get things together in the locker room, and they are failing because they themselves also have doubts with what's going on. So there is a massive division between Max and players and everything. And I said this dating back to Maurizio Sarri. If you do not have the locker room, you have nothing. My fear was that Agnelli set a dangerous precedent and that he has furthered that division. And I think it's going to be even harder now to get these guys to fall in line under Max because he drew that line in the sand. I also have strong feelings about how you run your business with friendships. Max and him are friends, and I think maybe that's making him hang on a little too long. But here's the thing. There are rumors that even Max, leading up to the World Cup, if things don't change, they can have a friendly leave between the club, Agnelli, and Allegri, and that there's might be something there in terms of a more friendly and cost-efficient option that Max would be willing to walk away for the good of the club should he not be able to turn it around from now to the World Cup. So the rumors are absolutely wild. In terms of Quadrado is one of the players that apparently his relationship with Max has deteriorated. It was never quite strong, even dating back to 2019, but now it is apparently deteriorated, and he's one that has not been performing well whatsoever. But the thing here to keep in mind is that Quadrado's presence in the locker room is actually a lot more, it's a lot bigger than many expect or know, and we saw that in the All or Nothing Amazon special on Juventus. So there is a lot going on. It's a mess. Like I said, the players are in retreat. In my personal opinion, my tidbit on all this news and everything that's happening, again, I think Agnelli set a dangerous precedent. I think Monza was the low point. I think there was an opportunity to react there. If Max doesn't get it together from here to the World Cup and he leaves, well, then you're getting your stimulus as a coach. I think it was a little bit early to just simply attack the players based on what we're seeing on the pitch and in terms of ideas and performances and just playing as a team. I saw Max failing. So I would have probably made a change, and I would have made a change at Monza. If you get the exact same thing, even though you get a fresh set of ideas, a clean mind to come in here and look, and these players still fall flat on their face and can't organize themselves as a team and play together, then I think you get to the point where we're at now, and that's attacking the players and get ready to do a full gut job at Juventus. Times are intense. That's your news update. There's a massive amount. Take with it what you will, but you know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, get ready for a match day live for the Derby della Mola, and I will be live for the watch along. We're going to share reactions. Hopefully we get a victory, and we will see if the retreat has done anything. But with all this negativity, all these media headlines that are going out there and whatnot, for me, this should be an easy way to motivate these players. And if you can't get motivated when everybody out there is pointing out your shortcomings, your failings, and taking every shot they absolutely can at Juventus, because it has always been Juventus against the world. If you can't pick yourself up and you can't use this as fuel to light a fire inside of you to make things right and come together as a group, then you're not worthy of that shirt, okay? And that's as simple as I can put it in my own terms, all right? But you know the drill. I lay it out for you to play it out, so I can't wait to hear from all of you Juventini in the comment section of this video, okay? So drop comments, like the video. We'll chat tomorrow on another daily update video, and then of course Saturday we're going to be live 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. All right, till then, fino alla fine, forza Juve, ciao tutti.